What's going on, guys? Satsuki the Savage here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Attack on Titan, Chapter 113. I've already made this claim, but I'll say it again. Attack on Titan has been the best manga I have read consistently last year. For me, it took over 2018 because chapter after chapter, straight fire. And with this year, with this 2019, Attack on Titan is coming on strong. And it's weird because to me, this was a setup chapter more than anything, which is weird since we got Levi versus Zeke, but it set up a lot of future events with this chapter, but nonetheless, great chapter. Now, before I talk about anything, I want to address this one comment that I got last chapter review. I don't like doing shit like this. I've never done shit like this, where I call out comments like this, but I have to take this and use this person as an example. I got a comment where it reads as follows.
You obviously didn't look into the chapter properly. Levi doesn't have, and he meant to say have his swords.
And, like, I'm okay with people saying I'm wrong for something, or, like, because I miss shit. I'll admit it. Sometimes I speed through chapters. I try to make sure I read the chapter twice before I make the review. But it's not the fact that people correct me that has me angry. It's the fact that you try to insult me and you're wrong. Like, the motherfucker Levi in this chapter had his swords. I had so many people last review say, Levi didn't have his swords. Levi didn't have his swords. Then this chapter comes out, Levi has his swords. It's like, if you're going to make a claim, at least be sure of it. Don't just say shit and try to insult me, and then you get proved wrong this chapter. That's the thing with me. Again, I don't have no problem with anybody correcting me because, like I said, I do miss shit. I miss shit. I'm human. Like, that's cool with me, but don't be an asshole about it, all right? I just had to address that real quick. Now let's get into the chapter. With the Eren faction taking over pretty much everything, military, public opinion, you basically have a new era of authority. And right now, it's Floch who is making everything happen. Eren right now is literally sitting in the cut, looking out the window. Of course, he's orchestrating things, but Floch is the one actually putting in work, making things happen. And, oh man, I really don't like Floch. And the thing is, I agree with Floch for the most part, because, like with Shadis, for example, he was teaching the 109th training course, alright? And they, for some reason, are being taught how to kill Titans. And I'm okay with them still learning how to kill Titans, because you never know if you're going to need that. But it's the problem of that being their primary function. They, like they said in this chapter, they should be learning how to kill other people. When Marley comes through in other countries, they're not going to need that Titan information. They're going to need to know how to murk, put caps in niggas. That you're going to have to learn how to shoot a pistol, guns, rifles, shit like that, snipers, whatever. Not how to cut the nape from a Titan. I mean, like I said, I'm okay with them learning that, but that should not be their primary function, okay? They have to change their ways. And Floch comes in there, and he's like, yo, Shadis, nah, we ain't doing this shit no more. Eren faction taking over. This is what's best for Eldia, alright? Like I said, I agree with that. But his methods, his way of talking to people, I don't fuck with Floch. He came in there, disrespected Shadis in front of everybody, and then he asked his own training course to beat up Shadis. He's like, yo, beat him up till he can't move anymore. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Are you serious? Like, Floch is the ultimate asshole. The ultimate asshole. I apologize if you hear anything in the background. It just started raining, okay? Oh, man, I really don't like Floch. I really don't. And my man Keith Shadis cannot catch a break. He cannot catch a break. My brother who only watches the anime, he watched the one episode where Keith Chavez got his girl taken by Grisha, Carla, of course, and he gave him the nickname of L-kun. L-kun, and that's who he is. All he does is take L's. I'm like, Isayama must hate Chavez. Maybe there was somebody in Isayama's life where, I don't know, maybe Isayama got his girl taken by somebody named Chavez, and he created this character whose only purpose is to be the butt of the joke. Like, just think about it. He goes, he takes over the survey corps. He's awful. He's an awful leader. Nothing but casualties. Erwin takes over. Everybody loves Erwin. Erwin is the better leader, of course. He loses his position to Erwin. He loses his girl, Carla, to Grisha. And Grisha didn't even know anything about the world. And Chavez, like, taught him some things. So it was like he was grooming Grisha to take Carla away from him. Then you go with Aaron. He tries to stop Aaron. He tries to sabotage him. Aaron is still able to overcome it, so he lets him pass. And now you have it to where he's trying to teach the 109th Survey Corps, and Floach comes in there and is like, yo, beat his ass. Oh, man. Like, Chavez, he cannot catch a break. It is, I legit feel bad for Chavez. I don't even like Chavez, but I feel bad for him. He just keeps getting his ass whooped. One thing I question, because before he gets his ass whooped, right, he says, he taunts the training course, and he says, you think these pip suites are going to be enough to handle me? Like, he taunts them, okay? I wonder if he taunted them for the sole purpose of them having an incentive to beat his ass. Like, did he do that on purpose? Because Floach before, he said, basically, if you don't beat Shada's ass, I'm throwing you in jail. So I wonder if Keith tried to provoke them so that they would beat his ass. Like, did he try to do good, or did he really believe that they could not beat him up? Because if that's the case, buddy, you got slumped. And yeah, they had the capability of whooping your ass. And they've probably been waiting to do that. Last thing I want to say about Chavez, I really hope he gets his redemption moment. I want him to beat up Floach or something like that. I know it probably won't happen because Isayama isn't the type of person who is going to give a character like Chavez that moment. I mean, look at what's been happening to Chavez over the course of Attack on Titan. So it's not something that needs to happen, but man, I want Chavez to catch one W before he dies or something like that. Now, let's talk about the main course of this chapter, Levi versus Zeke, and it was magnificent. Like, I love to see Levi put in work and dominate. Levi is a character, he's the only person, not even Mikasa I would expect this from. He's the only person where he can pull shit like this and we're all fine with it because it's Levi. It's just like, we just leave him alone. It's like, Levi, he can go on a rampage and kill 1,000,000 Titans, and it's all okay because he has already been dubbed like the strongest man in the world, and for obvious reasons. He still surprises Zeke to this day. Zeke still underestimates this man. Still underestimates him. But this time, I could see why he underestimated him, because this is the first time Levi has seen, because he's already had the information that Titans are humans. So this whole time he's been killing Titans, he's been killing former humans. But this is the first time he's seen his friends turn into Titans. So Zeke thought he could use that weakness of Levi having an attachment to these people, and he thought that maybe Levi was going to hesitate to kill him, and with Levi being surrounded, that would kill him. Nope. Levi's like, yo, you know how many of my friends I've had to kill? Zeke underestimated how battle-hardened Levi is, because he is somebody who will sacrifice other people for the end of it, because he's an end justifies the means kind of guy. Not to the extent of Zeke or Aaron, but he will do those type of things. And murders everybody, goes up to Zeke, murks him, and he actually uses the Thunder Spear to take Zeke out, which was weird to me because Levi this whole time has been using his swords. Even with the upgrades, with the guns that we've seen Mikasa and the other, like John, Sasha, Connie, they've been using the guns, but Levi has always gone old school and he uses the sword. So it was weird to see him use the Thunder Spear, but takes out Zeke and then he tortures him. Classic Levi and Zeke. Now Zeke is going to need Aaron to save him because Aaron is still waiting on Zeke, and of course Zeke isn't coming. So I wonder what we're going to do. I wonder if we're going to get Aaron versus Levi because a lot of people want to see that happen. And honestly, with Aaron's powers, with what he has the Warhammer Titan, the Attack Titan, Founding Titan, all of this good shit, but I'm still picking Levi if they were to fight because Levi is just a monster. All right, I'm sorry. I gotta go with the veteran on this one, bro. I have to, even with all the powers that Aaron has. But that's beside the point. I also want to address this one point. Ever since we have gone to Marley, Isayama has been blurring the line of good and evil. When we've seen the backstory of Reiner, for example, we start to realize we can understand why these people are doing what they are doing. We kind of understand why Marley is afraid of Eldians because they have the power of Titans to where they can destroy your country if you aren't properly prepared to combat the Titans. We understand why the Eldians, why they're trying to be protective up here at this island because everybody hates them. We can understand both sides. But when it comes to the case of Zeke, I can see him as nothing but a villain. Zeke, he constantly contradicts himself. He always says, I don't want to do this. I'm just trying to do the right thing. People don't understand. People don't understand people like me and Aaron, all right? We got to do bad things for the greater good. But then when I look at Zeke, I'm like, man, that's some bullshit. Like, get your ass up out of here. You're lying, man. You're lying. You're not being truthful. Okay, the truth shall set you free, my brother. Like, for example, we come in here, Zeke, he surrounds Levi with Titans. His friends turn into Titans. And then when Levi comes after him, he crushes one of the Titans' head and just uses it as projectiles. Yeah, he was trying to defend himself, but that's just like a brutal moment. And that was one of Levi's friends. And then he goes to taunt Levi by saying, what happened to your cute subordinates? Did you kill them? Oh, like, it's a dick move. And to me, he keeps saying how he doesn't want to do what he's doing, but he has no qualms about doing them. Like, he does the shit. He'll kill Titans easily. He'll kill people easily. And it doesn't feel like he has any remorse about anything. I mean, he says it, but it does not feel like it. Because here's the thing that contrasts what I'm talking about with Zeke. With Levi, for example, we know he does not want to kill his friends. He has issues with killing the Titans. He does it in the end, but we see when the Titans are surrounding him, we see that look on his face and he just looks kind of defeated. And we know how Levi is feeling at that moment. He does not want to kill his friends. He's seeing his face in his friends. Before, he didn't try to kill them immediately. He tried to run them into trees and whatnot. We know Levi does not want to kill his former friends turned Titans. But he does it because he has to. With Zeke, he does shit like this all the time where he's taunting people, making jokes, you know, throwing shit like it's a baseball. And we had that flashback like at the end of the chapter. To me, it does not feel like Zeke has any remorse about doing the shit that he's doing. So he feels like a true villain to me despite everything he says. Now, Aaron is a different case to me. He feels like an anti-hero to me, even though now he's getting more into the villain territory. I still think Aaron has good in him. Zeke, nah. But that was pretty much everything in the chapter. Like I said, this chapter set up for Aaron versus Levi if that were to happen, because Aaron still has to meet up with Zeke, and he's probably like, where is this dude? What's going on? So if he takes the initiative and goes by himself to try to find Levi and Zeke, that's going to be pretty interesting. So yeah, we've got some good things coming up. But guys, that is it for this chapter review. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Satsuki the Savage, I am out.